Chapter 27. Chapter 27. The three of us went out to eat and now we're driving down an empty road in the middle of nowhere. Well, maybe not the middle of nowhere, but we're driving around the outskirts of our little town. Long roads twist into tall forests and along cliffs of tall mountains. We find ourselves close to the area where me and the dead boys went cliff diving. I smile softly to myself as I remember that day. My first kiss with Aaron happened that day. It seems like just yesterday when in reality it was months ago now. Aaron and I sit in the back seat together while Mia drives. I rest my head on his shoulder as our fingers intertwine. She assured us that she didn't mind us both sitting back here. She's too lost in her music and in the comfort of driving to really care. The sun is currently setting even though it's barely 5 in the evening at this point. Winter has come and the days are shorter and the nights are longer. So, how did this happen? Mia asks, catching our eyes in the review mirror. A long story, I snort and Aaron chuckles. I want to hear. Aaron, how did you even know he was gay in the first place? Well, he says smiling at me. Remember that party you brought him to at Toby's? Yeah? She answers confused. Damn, I'm surprised you remember it. I tease. Oh, shut up. She laughs and pretends to glare at me. Go on. Belle had a lot to drink that night too and we were in the bathroom together when he was puking his brains out. He continues to explain, and I roll my eyes. Romantic, Mia mutters. After he was done emptying his stomach, he accidentally casually brought up how he was gay. My stomach begins to flutter just thinking about that day. I feel like that was the moment when I realized just how strongly my feelings were growing for Aaron. At the time, I had no clue what was coming next or just how much I would love him. Wait a minute. Did I really just think that? My breath begins to shorten as I realize that I had literally just said that I love Aaron in my thoughts. Before I can think more about it, Mia's voice interrupts my thoughts. Damn, Belle. I had no clue you were that drunk that night. I should have taken better care of you. She says, I can't see her face, but I can hear the frown in her voice. Mama, don't even worry about that. I'm old enough to take care of myself and I chose to drink that much. I tell him sincerely. Plus, I would have never known he was gay if that never happened. We wouldn't be here, Aaron says, looking at me now. I'd like to think we'd still find each other, I say, and this makes him smile. I had a feeling you were gay from the start, he admits sheepishly. Why's that? I smirk. Because I could see the way you looked at me. Every time we were near each other I could tell there was something there. I just didn't know how aware you were of your own sexuality. I'm glad you're aware though. Aaron says, taking my hand again. Oh, I'm very aware. I say, smirking once again and moving my face closer to his. He smirks as well as he kisses me sweetly on the lips. I'm still here, you know. Mia whines and we laugh. This is my car after all. Aaron and I break away in laughter. We fall into a comfortable silence as we watch the sun go down behind the trees and the skyline. I think we're heading back into Woodstown now and a big part of me doesn't want to go back. Today has been perfect. I thought that hanging out with the dead boys were fun, but this is better than anything I could have ever imagined. For the first time in years, I am truly and purely happy. Mia drives Aaron and I back to my house too soon. She walks us to my front door so she can give each of us a hug. Have a good night, guys. She says with a wide smile. What are you going to do the rest of the night? I ask. Her face drops instantly, and I immediately become worried. What's wrong? Aaron and I ask at the same time. I think I'm going to break up with Hayden tonight, she explains as she twiddles her thumbs and looks down at her feet. You think so? I ask, but, in my head, I'm thanking the Almighty God. Hayden isn't that bad to be around, but he's still a homophobic prick. I've been thinking about it for a while, to be honest. Things aren't the same. Plus, Belle, you're my best friend now and we all know what he thinks about LGBTQ+ people. If he found out about you, he'd tell everyone. You'd be in danger. She explains. Mama, I sigh and I see Aaron frown. He stays silent though. Are you sure? Yes, I love you, Belle. You mean more to me than he ever does. Seeing you two today has shown me what real love looks like. I know it's a serious moment, but my heart still jumps when she mentions the word love. I love you too, Mia. So much. You're my best friend ever. I say as I bring her into my arms and hold her for a few moments. When she pulls away, she's wiping away escaped tears. Okay, I should get going, guys. Call us if you need anything, Aaron says with a soft smile, and he gives her a quick hug. I will. Thank you for today, guys. I'll call you tomorrow. We watch her walk to her car and drive off. We stand on my front porch for a few minutes before turning to each other. Ready to meet my parents? I ask. I've met them, Aaron rolls his eyes. You've met them when you guys would barge into my room, but you haven't actually sat down with them. I explain. True, he laughs. Plus, you've been them as my friend, not my boyfriend. I say as I place my arms on his shoulders with a smile. Oh yeah? Boyfriend, huh? He smiles as he wraps his arms around my waist. My heart beats fast as we smile at each other. Yes sir, I say, and he chuckles. That sounds pretty nice. He closes the distance between us, and I shamelessly kiss him on my front porch. It's dark, so I'm not worried about nosy neighbors. I basically fall into him as we kiss, and it feels amazing. I've never felt more divine than when I do when we're kissing or touching or just being together, honestly. It's pure heaven. Let's go, love, he says, tugging to me door. I can't help but groan. What? He asks, confused. Your voice when you call me love. Oh my God, I say, and he looks at me curiously, still not understanding. You're going to make me melt. He smiles as he finally understands what I mean. Come on, love, he says again, this time teasing me. I groan again and he chuckles. We walk into my house to find my mother in the kitchen making what smells like roasted chicken and my dad at the table reading a newspaper. Hey guys, I say as we walk in. Bellamy, hi honey. My mom says, walking into the living room. Oh, hi Aaron. She says, smiling. Hey, how are you? He answers politely. Are you staying for dinner? She asks with a wide smile. He looks at me for permission, and I nod my head with a smile. I would love to, he answers, and this makes my mother shine. I know she's just ecstatic that I have an actual friend to bring over for dinner. My dad walks into the living room with a smile. Hello, son. Hi, sir, Aaron says, and my dad rolls his eyes. Please, call me Dave. And you can call Bellamy's mother Macy. My dad says and pats him on the back. Sounds good, Aaron says with a sheepish smile. Oh God, he's so cute. It doesn't take long for dinner to be ready and we all sit around the dining room table. My mom made lemon roasted chicken with rice and peppers, and man does it smell good. I hadn't realized how hungry I am until I actually smelled food. I could tell Aaron felt the same way as he hungrily eyes his plate. Listen, before we start eating, I just want to say something quickly. I say, and Aaron's head pops up instantly with a look of extreme nervousness on his face. I can't help but smile because it's very rare to actually see his facial expressions looks nervous. Normally I can just tell by his fiddling or hair twisting. What is it, honey? My mom asks, looking between the two of us with a look of concern. Me and Aaron, we're together. Like together. I say, scratching the back of my head awkwardly. This makes my mom smile like a crazy person. Oh my God. Bellamy. She jumps from her chair and comes over to hug me. Oh God, Mom, are you crying? I ask, horrified. I'm just so happy you found someone, she sniffs. Aaron, can I hug you too? Oh my God. I mean, I'm glad she's happy, but this is very embarrassing. Of course. He says, and I'm surprised to see that he's beaming. I smile as I watch him hug my mom. He looks so happy to be accepted like this, even if my mother is crazy and over-emotional. I look over to my dad to see that Aaron isn't the only one who's beaming. I'm very happy for you, Belle. He says sweetly, and I smile brightly. It could not get any better than this.